नमस्कार दोस्तों, YouTube चैनल स्केचिंग हैबिट्स में आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज हम पेश करने जा रहे हैं एक पॉडकास्ट जहां हम रचनात्मकता और प्रेरणा की गहराइयों में उतरते हैं। मैं हूं आपका मेज़बान सुदीप रे और आज हमारे साथ है वाटर कलर पेंटिंग्स की दुनिया का एक मशहूर नाम, प्रतिष्ठित कलाकार श्री मिलिंद मलिक जी। उनकी पेंटिंग्स में भावनाओं की गहराई और रंगों का एक अद्भुत संतुलन होता है। क्या आप जानना चाहते हैं ऐसे कलाकृतियां कैसे बनती हैं? आज हम चर्चा करेंगे ध्यान और एकाग्रता के बारे में। कैसे मिलिंद जी अपने काम के गहराई में उतरते हैं, वे कैसे सारे शोर शराबे और उलझनों से ऊपर उठकर अपने ब्रश से जादू बुनते हैं। आज इस पहलू पर विस्तार से चर्चा होगी। ध्यान का अर्थ है अपने मन और चेतना को पूरी तरह एक काम में लगाना, और एकाग्रता वो शक्ति है जिसमें हम लंबे समय तक अपने उद्देश्य और विषय से जुड़े रहते हैं। कलाकार के लिए ये दोनों गुण उतनी ही ज़रूरी होती है जितने एक रंग और ब्रश। बिना ध्यान के कला अधूरी होती है और बिना एकाग्रता के कला बिखर जाती है। जब मिलिंद मुलिक जैसे कलाकार अपने स्टूडियो में बैठते हैं तब ये केवल चित्र नहीं बनाते हैं, वे अपने ऊर्जा को सधे हुए रूप में बाहर लाते हैं। ध्यान और एकाग्रता उनके हर स्ट्रोक को जीवंत बना देते हैं, हर रंग में कहानी भर देते हैं। तो शुरू करते हैं आज की चर्चा। स्केचिंग हैबिट्स YouTube चैनल में मिलिंद जी, आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है।
Thank you.
Yeah. So, sir, my first question to you is, how do you prepare yourself mentally before starting a new piece of artwork?
See, whenever I start any piece of artwork, so it might be a plein air, or I might be in a workshop, or I might be in a studio. Basically, usually it happens 99% of the time that I'm very excited about painting something new.
Right.
So that excitement is obviously there. Probably I have decided earlier day what I'm going to paint, so references there, or plein air, I have just decided the spot. And what happens is I have to lower that excitement a little bit, come down to because your mind races ahead and wants to do many things. And then I start prepare myself in the sense visually what are the elements that I want to paint. Okay.
Right.
So usually see the pattern, check the pattern. So basically I spend a lot of time in doing thumbnails or doing preparing, observing what I'm going to paint. So once that pattern is recognized, then there is no way to stop. Then you can just start the painting and go ahead.
Correct, sir. Yeah. So, sir, my second question is, do you have any daily routine that helps you to get into the focus state?
See, I have a daily routine. It's not that daily routine helps me get into the focus. Basically, every day I crave for painting. Like painting is like something. So it's like breathing, which I have to do every day. Like after morning tea, you have little WhatsApp and here and there, and then I have to paint every day. So I go to my studio and paint every day. So may not be like sometime it could be just a riyaz kind of a thing, doodling some things or just giving washes. But yes, I paint every day. There is an everyday routine. So at least I spend 4 hours in my studio.
Right.
Usually.
So you have a
other time I might. Yeah.
Great, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So the third question is, can you describe your ideal environment for concentrating while you work?
Yeah. Now here I will contradict many other people. See.
Yeah.
It had gone blank for a second. Okay.
Right. No problem.
See, there is no ideal environment for concentrating. Now you are meaning you use the word concentrating. See, basically, whenever I start painting, now I can concentrate. So I might be giving a demonstration in front of many people. I might be doing my class, which is online class, or I might be alone in the studio, or there might be many people around me. That doesn't make me any difference. Once I start painting, I get into that autopilot mode. And many a times what happens is sometimes I like the company which is around me. Like we are having discussion on some different topics. We are making jokes, or we might be listening to music, and anything could be happening. See, that doesn't disturb my painting thing because I get into some kind of a autopilot, I would like to say. And in fact, a little bit of distraction is even more conducive, I think, sometimes. I will tell you how, because see, imagine I have started a painting and I have done some 2, 3 nice washes, which have come out very beautifully. Okay.
Right.
Now those washes are beautiful. So what happens is I get too attached to the what has happened on the paper. Okay. Now there is a process in which those washes might be. I mean, I might have to do glazing and many other things where those washes, that beauty of the washes is going to be reduced to a level.
Right.
Because the ultimate composition requires, I mean, asks for demand something else. Okay. So that kind of attachment with your own painting is not sometimes very helpful.
Right.
So to detach from the result and go with the process and I mean, go further down the line. So that little detachment is required. That if there are 2, 3 people around and I'm talking, distracting, some distractions are there. Okay, distraction not in terms of physically they are pulling me, but like mentally. So somebody is telling a story to me of some other story, I'm listening to him. So my painting activity goes on, but that distraction actually helps me sometimes.
Okay.
So it is not that I have to be alone in the studio to concentrate. I can concentrate anywhere, anytime. And sometimes the distractions are even conducive. That's what I told you just now.
Yeah. So the physical distractions, which actually it doesn't bother you much while you concentrate or do
No,
some of
physical distraction in the sense somebody just makes me a phone call and disturbing phone call and asks me to come there. Suppose, okay, I don't want to. Then that will be a distraction. Okay,
Correct.
definitely unwanted. But people around me who are like into the process, they are like-minded people, and we might be talking about any other subject, the movie which I saw yesterday, or we might be talking about somebody's something, which doesn't disturb my concentration.
Right.
In fact, it is conducive because I can, on one hand, I can keep the process going without too much of attachment.
Right.
To get detached, that distraction helps.
Yes. And then, I mean, obviously, the next question will arise here. In today's fast-paced world, how do you deal with the digital or personal distractions?
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
It is like, how do you deal with the digital distractions? Like, sometimes you get a message, sometimes you get different kind of, notifications.
See, the same thing. Again, the same thing. Like these distraction doesn't disturb me. Right. My phone might be there. So these if my WhatsApp is on one side, I'm getting some message. They don't. I'm not disturbed unless that message has some disturbing thing in that.
Right. So if you are dealing with a person, and as well as phone calls are some kind of a messages coming which you deal correctly, in your own world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I'm painting, I'm just painting. Painting goes on one side undisturbed. So these things do not distract me.
Correct, sir. Have you ever faced any creative blocks due to lack of focus? and
See,
how
they
do
are
you
not due
overcome
to
them?
lack of focus. See, creative blocks are there. Every artist faces creative blocks. Creative blocks is something where your brain has kind of got into what you can say, a tired mode, I would say. Brain is little tired and you're not that creative all the time. So these blocks are part and parcel of the game. Every artist, I think, gets this block and should get this block,
Mhm.
because we are not like machines. We can just go on and on. So these creative blocks are actually the stepping stones. Okay, that is when a little change is required, a new excitement is required, or maybe a rest is required. So
Yes.
all these things are part of being a human. Okay, maybe tomorrow a robot comes, he won't have a. I mean, AI comes, he won't have a creative block. But creative block is being human,
Right.
and to overcome it, you don't have to actually do anything. Just accept it. Do whatever best you can do it. You want to struggle. You want to rest. You want to try, experiment, get into some other kind of leave your comfort zone and do something. Do that, or just go for a movie, take a walk, whatever. These blocks will go away on their own.
Right, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, what role does discipline play in your artistic process? Discipline.
Sorry,
What
discipline.
role? Discipline. What role does
Any
discipline play in your artistic process?
See, if you want to achieve something, there is a level of skill that is required. Okay,
Sure.
so you may think you are an artist, you are a creative person, but that doesn't mean to express your creativity you need a skill in hand. To develop any skill, a discipline or a whatever you might call a practice is required. So if I say I'll just practice whenever I feel like, it doesn't happen. You have to practice every day. If you want to play an instrument, if you want to learn any instrument, sing a song. So this kind of a practice, if it is disciplined and regularized, you will get the faster result. But again, that discipline is not something which is like taxing. Okay,
Mm.
today I like to paint, so any practice that is needed to develop my skill is happiness. It is not taxing. It is not hard work at all. It is the happy work.
Right.
So the word hard work is slightly wrong in most of the cases, because if it is hard work, then I don't think anyone should do it. It's a happy work. It has to be a happy work.
Correct, sir.
And then you get the results. But discipline and practice is there, definitely. Other
Right.
people will look at it as hard work. For me, it is not hard work. It is
Mhm.
happy work.
Right.
Hmm.
So, how important is focus when it comes to producing high quality work?
See, now here we get into some kind of mm, what you can say, subjective phenomena.
Correct.
What do you call high quality? I mean, who is going to define high quality?
That is right.
Right. So there are buyers out there.
Mm.
They're ready to pay a lot of amount. So that is high quality. Or there are critics out there. So as far as I'm concerned, only I know what is high quality for myself. And I know some paintings which are not great quality. Some people might give 1,000 likes or buy it or whatever.
Right.
But it is my honesty. So for me, my high quality. Now for that, there is no focus as such required. See, I am painting every day. I am painting every day with happiness. Sometimes I'm so happy with my own result. I would call that high quality.
Right.
That happens once in a while. Once in a while, like out of 10 paintings, one painting comes out where I'm really happy.
Right.
But for that, what have I done? Have I taken any extra effort? No, it has happened. And it has happened when actually I was in some kind of a tranquil, I would say, effortless ease. But that effortless ease is not something which is like you can control it every time. It just happens by God's grace, I would say, or by luck, or whatever it is.
Correct.
But it happens.
Yeah. So, do you
See,
prefer?
the point.
Yeah. Do you prefer?
No, I'm saying the. Okay, go on.
Yeah. So, do you prefer any certain working time in a day? Like, when you focused too much?
See, biologically, most of the people will work when they have the maximum amount of energetic feeling. So I don't prefer any specific time. Sometimes I work at night also. Not anymore, but earlier I used to work at night time also.
Mm-hmm.
In the artificial light. See, daylight and artificial light doesn't make much difference for me because I'm not a very colorist in approach. I'm more of a tonalist
Right.
in approach.
Yeah.
Shapes and tones play more important role than color. So natural light is not necessary for me. I can work in artificial light.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but whenever my body is in the highest energetic mode, that is a good working time.
Yeah.
So usually when I go to my studio, of course, I finish things in the house and go to my studio. So I go to studio on specific timings, but it is not necessary. I can go and paint in the night time also.
Right. So, what advice would you like to give to the young struggling artists about developing the focus and concentration?
See, young struggling artists, there are two types of artists, like who are like completely fine artists. So being a fine artist is not an easy job in anywhere in the world. I mean, any country, because you can't just go on painting and assume that your paintings will sell. Then they will have to look at the market and cater to the market to an extent. If you're doing like teaching or any other commercial art activity like graphic design and painting along with, then your fine art is not the main source of income. Then you are much more freer in what you want to do, right? So it depends. I mean, that's why I said there are two kinds of artists who are like necessarily dependent on their art, and those who are not necessarily, in the sense they're doing some other activity which might be like graphic design, teaching, or anything, and producing art. So basically there is no hard and fast advice I would give. See, you just go on painting as far as possible. Paint every day, okay? Because every man in every other profession is working every day. Nobody is sitting like and just work once a day or something. So keep on doing, keep on painting honestly as much as you can. That's the only advice. I mean, just don't be bothered with thousand other things like how are you recognized or not, or are you contemporary or not. Uh, don't be bothered by that. Just paint honestly what you want to paint.
Great, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your valuable inputs, and it will be helpful for the budding artists nowadays. And thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Good
very
night.
much. Namaste, sir. Thank you.
तो कैसी लगी दोस्तों आज का ये एपिसोड? आपका ओपिनियन नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर डालें और चैनल स्केचिंग हैबिट्स को अब लाइक और सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें। तो अगले एपिसोड में फिर से मिलते हैं हम किसी एक विशेष व्यक्ति के साथ ध्यान और एकाग्रता के बारे में बातचीत करने। तब तक के लिए आज्ञा दीजिए, फिर मिलते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।